everybody, it's Sharon here. Welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome to any new subscribers that may be visiting for the first time. So I have one of the videos coming up that I recorded prior to Christmas, and I just wanted to do a quick intro just to let you know firstly that it was recorded some time ago, and to let you know that this video is actually out of sync. So I just wanted to quickly let you know that it's being uploaded out of sync. It's pre-recorded and it will be uploaded at intermittent times while I'm working on the journal that I'm working on currently. So I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you all soon, everybody. Bye for now. Don't go because the video is coming up. See you soon. So I have purchased myself some new digitals, and part of the reason I need to show you some of these digitals is not just that I can use them, but as you can see I need to fussy cut as well. So these digitals are from Shabbydabbydoodah, and they are my first purchase from Shabbydabbydoodah, so I'm excited to have some of their digitals in my collection. And these are called Die Cut Tickets and Ephemera 1. So I just love all the fun little pieces that came in this kit. Lots of fussy cutting to do, and I'm excited to do that and have it at the ready. Love these old typewriters and cameras and clocks, so fun. And I really love the colours of the ephemera in this kit too, so I'm excited to get those fussy cut. Okay, so that is my first one. I do have quite a few to get through, so I am going to try and push this through as quickly as possible. Okay, and then from Shabbydabbydoodah, I also have the plain vintage tickets. Really hope I'm in camera for you. So the plain vintage tickets, again, love the colors of these. So I think I've printed these ones twice, forgot about that until just now. So there's 2 sheets in this set. Obviously I've printed each one twice. So fun, I'm excited to have these at the ready. Okay, so another first for me was my first purchase from Jaff at Medieval Mirage, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to get a hold of some of Jaff's papers. I have been gushing over them for quite some time. So this set here is called Medieval Fragments Volume 1, Parchment Papers, Damask Papers. That's what I've written down, and I try and write them down as they're saved when I save them, or the title that they're saved under when they're sent to me, so that hopefully it makes the location of them on Medieval Mirages, oh my gosh, it makes the task of finding those papers on Medieval Mirage's Etsy page much easier for you if you're interested in having a look at them. So I must say it has taken me a lot of decision making to decide which kits of hers I wanted first. I loved the background papers in this set, which is why I purchased this kit. The colours are just stunning, and I felt like it would work for lots of different things, which is one of the reasons I chose this kit. But again, there's so many of her packs that I would love to have one day, and I plan to. Just stunning. Again, I'm going to flick through reasonably quickly because I do have quite a bit to get through. One thing I've noticed with the kits from Medieval Mirage is that there's a lot of things in one kit. So yay for choices. I love that. And lots of different colors I'm noticing in this set in particular. So it will, I'm thinking, marry with a lot of different things, which I love. I cannot tell you how much I love the old script. So fun. I'm sorry, I know I'm scooching through these very quickly, but there are a lot and I have quite a pile to get through. And I do always love to see when other people have printed kits because, sorry, because you get a real indication of how they print, what they look like once they're printed, as opposed to a photo on the Etsy shop. So that's why I do like to share them when they're new to me, in case others perhaps haven't seen them. And these are all just copied on, or printed, sorry, on copy paper. Nothing fancy about the copy paper that I use. Okay, so that was the Medieval Fragments 1, Parchment Papers, Damask Papers. Love them. I'm very excited. Okay, now the next kit I have is also Medieval Mirage. And yes, I purchased 2 and I'm so excited. And true confessions, I have used this one, so there are some bits and pieces in here and I apologize for that, but oh guys, I couldn't wait, sorry. So this is the Medieval Mirage add-on part 4, Medieval Missives. So love them, and they're in no particular order. I have just, to be fair, I had quite a mess on my desk and I've just scooched everything together so I could quickly share with you before I ended up using too many more of them and got lost in what I had and had not shared. So excited. Love the scripting. Love, love, love the scripting. That old world feel. And again, this kit has stacks of choices. I have printed some of these on normal copy paper, so these first ones are just on normal copy paper, but I've also printed some of the card size ephemera onto photo paper as well, matte photo paper. So I will quickly flick through both. So these are still on the paper. I wasn't really sure when I printed them how I wanted to use them, so that's where I gave myself some choices. And that one's upside down. That's how quickly I put them together. I'm really sorry. And as you can see, they're quite different. The pages have quite different images on them, but the color tones all work really beautifully together, so I love that. I just noticed it says various sizes for layering. So fun. I feel like Jaffa has thought of so many different avenues of how to use her papers when she's put these kits together. Okay, and this is my true confession little stack because I have been creating, so I may have made some Rita Donnelly flips to put in my journal, and as you see, I've used some of the papers, not all of them, but I'm not going to flick you through those because that's just terrible. And my apologies to Jar for being too excited to use these papers before I shared, but was so excited, guys. I was so excited. Okay. And then this one. Love these. Can't wait to cut them out. And then these are on the matte photo paper. So some of them will be the same as you've already seen, and didn't realize that was in there. Helps if they're the right way up, Sharon. Okay, so you can see there's a slight brightness to these compared to the copy paper. I love both. I actually quite like that slightly more muted effect when it's on the copy paper as opposed to the brightness on the photo paper. So I know different people have different preferences there. So fun. Okay, that's the last of those. So that is the Medieval Missives add-on part 4, and I am so excited to use more of them. As I said, as I confessed, I have used some already, and I'm really sorry I didn't share that part with you. But part of me has felt like I'm running out of time, but anyway, I will share what I've done with you either at the end of this video or possibly the next video when we can start working on it together again. Okay, so I think I've shared this kit before, but I'm going to share it again. I've printed another set. So these are the DigitalCurio grunge linen digital papers, and I love their linen papers. So I have printed this set. As I said, I think I have shared this with you before, but I'm not 100% sure. So just love the colors. Love, love, love them. It's turned really, really warm here again today. So I'm feeling a little bit flat. You know when the heat just zaps you, that's kind of how I'm feeling today. So I apologize if I come across that way. I'm trying not to let it get to me so much, but oh, I don't like the heat. These are so pretty. Love the tone of the blue, just love it. And again, lots of choices in this kit. These are great for layering, I find. I'm really, really enjoying having all the choices of colours and that is the last sheet in that set. So again, that is the grunge linen digital paper. As I said, I honestly can't remember if I shared that with you before or not. I was going to check before I turned the camera on, but I decided that I just share them with you anyway. And then this one is from DigitalCurio. It is the Sepia Ephemera digital paper. Love it. Oh, you guys, you have no idea how excited I am right now. So many beautiful choices. The old newspaper text. Just the vintage style of these I really, really loved. And again, for layering, I just thought they were fabulous. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with him, but I'm sure something will come to me. So beautiful. Oh, and I was printing this one and I did stop it. Unfortunately, I didn't stop it soon enough, but I wasn't sure I wanted the image that large. So I now have one that large that I can use if I want to, but I think if I print it again, I will print it smaller. I just feel like there are more options for an image like that on a smaller scale. So that's why I have this funny colouring at the side here. So again, DigitalCurio, the sepia ephemera digital papers. Okay, and then our next one is DigitalCurio Distressed Navy Damask Digital Papers. Oh my gosh, I have a thing about navy at the moment, and this has like almost purple and teal colours in the background, which are really, really pretty. But I just have this thing about navy at the moment. I don't know why. So I'm excited to use these. And I don't know whether these papers will be used in my current journal or in a future journal, but I was fortunate enough to be able to get these recently, and I was just like, well, once I've shared them with you all, so fun. Once I've shared them with you all, then I can use them when I wish to. Love them, love them. I'm going to say that so much because I'm so excited, guys. I can't help it, sorry. And that is the last one. So they are the DigitalCurio Distressed Navy Damask Digital Papers. Okay, and then I have, excuse me. So this is DigitalCurio Pink Linen Digital Paper, and I do have some sticky notes on a couple of these. I've been colour coordinating with some of my papers in my current journal. So when you see the sticky label, that's why. I thought they were colours that may work with the journal I'm working on at the moment. So just all the beautiful different tones of pink through these papers. So this is one that I thought might work with my current journal, and there'll be a few of those. Okay. So exciting. And then this one is the DigitalCurio Purple Linen Digital Paper. Again, I think I've marked a couple of these for use in my current journal. Not sure I will use them at this stage, but I was kind of thinking of this journal when I purchased these. So I love that these lighter tones, they're almost a grey and white. So more of a neutral, which I'm really excited about too. I hope I'm not making you seasick. I feel like I'm flipping through them really, really quickly. I apologise if I'm going too fast. Okay. So they were the purple linen digital papers from DigitalCurio. And the next one is the mint linen paper from DigitalCurio. Now, this is a set that I have used already. So I do have these two here. So they're from the same set and they're from the same set. And I will show you what I did with those in just a moment. Give you a little sneak peek. Okay. So pretty. I just love the color variations that these kits offer, and I really love the look of the texture without actually having the bulk of the texture in my journal. So for a journal like the one I'm working on at the moment, where I have the 6 signatures and it's already quite chunky, to be able to add the element of texture without actually adding the bulk is really beneficial for me. So okay, so they were the mint linen digital papers from DigitalCurio, and get you a little sneak peek. I'll just pop, whoops, I've got the fan on, oh my goodness. Just picked up those papers and took them and I couldn't catch it. There's my clip. Okay, so remembering that I've used these two at the top, I will show you. Just grab this signature. So this is the last signature in my journal. Oh, and I've added, it's giving away. I've added my little tuck spots or pockets on the fronts of the signatures. So in here, I realized I hadn't made journaling cards for these middle inserts. Now what I've decided to do is to take every second one of these out of my journal. I just found my journal, it was really, really bulky. There's other things that I'd like to add. And so I'm only adding 3 to this journal, which I think is really fun, because being in every second signature, you're not necessarily expecting to see them. And I don't want it to be too obvious when I put things in here. So anyway, so I had these papers here from AntiquePaperie that I had. They are journaling pages from memory, so they're a double page spread, and I printed them, so I'd shrunk them down and done them, I printed them 2 to a page, and that basically gave me this size image. So I wanted to be able to use them on a journaling card, which is what I've done. And I've used the papers here as my backing, which I really, really, really love. And the label has come from Roxy Creations, I believe. So quite simple. A little bit of packaging paper and a little bit of music paper, and my card was done, and it's just been done on book paper, and then on the back some of my tea stain paper for writing on or journaling on. So that was that card. And then on the back I have done the same thing using the same images, but I went with the different green or mint green as the backing, and I was just using my papers to work out what color would work best with that image. So, and some tea stain paper on the back of that one as well. Really, really happy with the way they look in the pocket, and that digital linen paper has a real pop about it. The color really bounces, and I love them. Love them. So that was my little confession. That's one of the things that I've done without you guys. Anyway, so I do want to create some more along that line. So I've printed some more images that I thought I may be able to use as my focal points. So these ones are from AntiquePaperie and they are Candyland. So I think I've shared them before, but again, I've printed them 4 to a page. They are actually a full page journaling card, or sorry, journaling page. And these are from AntiquePaperie. These are the antique ledger papers, and I have printed them 4 to a page as opposed to a full page. And I really love the size. What have I got under here? I've mixed them up. I really love the size that they've printed to be able to use for these sorts of journaling cards. So I've really just taken some of the kits that I've used and given myself some options as far as that's concerned. Again, these are from AntiquePaperie and these ones are called Happy Days, and again printed them 4 to a page. Just love the images on here. Okay, and I'm not 100% sure I will use these in this journal, but I was just looking for options, so I decided I would share them with you. And again, printed 4 to a page. These are AntiquePaperie Inked Blossoms. Just love these images. So pretty. Oh, and one of them didn't print properly, so I had to reprint it. I'm not really sure why that happened, but it did. I didn't actually stop it that time, so I have no idea what happened there. So they were the Inked Blossoms. Again, they are actually journaling pages that I have printed 4 to a page. And I think this is my last digital set. So this isn't the complete set. These are some that I've printed to use on possible journaling cards, and they came from the Mega Bundle 32. And again, printed 4 to a page. So that's the end of my show and tell for today. This video was actually recorded quite some time ago and is out of order in line with my other videos. Unfortunately, that's just the way things have occurred, but I still really wanted to share with you all. So some of the items in these papers have been used in videos that have already been uploaded, but I still love to share the papers with everybody because they're beautiful and they're worth sharing. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you all soon, everybody. Happy crafting and bye for now.